Yep, you've got one guy going boom, the other guy going whap, and the guy trying to run it in for the score, and he's going nowhere.
If God for me, who could be against me? I guess all of that's against me. They the ones stirring up the conflict. They try to make it out like I'm conflicted. East Coast, the 6'4's hitting switch. It's not a conflict of interest.
Cut it with the business. West Coast rocking them Timberlands, deep up in them trenches. It's no difference. Neither one play games when swinging for them fences. We want the finer things that's expensive. They hit them either close range or at a distance. If God for me, why bother? I got my game from the Godfather. Top of the food chain, rock bottom. And handle my business when it was my problem. G. Flossing with a gold chain. I got my Turkish rope with matching gold things. Bomber jacket in the winter, it's a cold game. I met some East Coast up in Spokane. Some of the realest in this dope game. I got my curly top looking like special ed. Clean fade on the side, bumping that red head. Clean tags when I ride, ducking the feds. East Coast, they get that bread. You put the, you end up dead. Them West Coast, they leave that spread. And now you got calling your dread head.
If God for me, who could be against me? I guess all of that's against me. They the ones stirring up the conflict. They try to make it out like I'm conflicted.
Still trying to the riches.
East Coast, the 6'4's hitting switch. It's not a conflict of interest.
Cut it with the business. West Coast rocking them Timberlands, deep up in them trenches. It's no difference. 4th and inches. I'm finna hit a lick and handle business. I got a down, she real vicious. Rockabye, baby, no witness. This is not even a conflict. You on nonsense. Got the same way in Brooklyn and Compton, but with that gang, they make a profit. On top, stay poppin'. Look. See, I was the high school slick Rick, I was styling. Fat gold chain with an African medallion. Hip-hop connoisseur and rolling 20 gripping. Rap game real tight, freestyle was magnificent. All about the clout and all about my dividends. Them older couldn't tell me different. I need a roundaway girl to live in. Showtime at the Apollo. I'm about the bottle. Take 2 and pour out a little for my who won't live to see them all.
If God for me, who could be against me? I guess all of that's against me. They the ones stirring up the conflict. They try to make it out like I'm conflicted.
First off, let me talk my. Got a couple things I gotta cross off my list. How you insomniac for sleeping on my. It's a bad soundtrack, read the script. Born in the motherland, headed straight down to the south. Tennessee mornings with pops, working 3
Yes, sir.
Struggle to get it, that's why I wanted to get it. That's embedded, you get it, treat it like a law. And I'ma need commission for this hit. Last laid the canvas and I painted over it. I don't need a vision board to show you I'm betting on myself, count the chips. Got it. Made some choices for a profit. That's my logic. I'ma take it to the coffin.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the so-called Silicon Valley and Levi Stadium in Santa Clara. Today, it's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we've got a good one in store between the Cincinnati Bengals and the San Francisco 49ers. The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. They'll start out here with a jet sweep. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
They did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
He'll go down as a gain of 6. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Lance going to try and throw on 3rd down here. The throw for Claypool is intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott.
You got to get the pick 6, son.
And part of why they came to this week with a winning record is that they feed off of mistakes like this, and now it's a prime opportunity, just moments in the game to get a short field touchdown off of their big defensive play. Now on the other side, they were already the underdog in this one. They just made their uphill battle just a little bit tougher.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow.
That's to Chase, he's got it. Touchdown Cincinnati. Jamar Chase.
Touchdown number 18 on the year.
And the Bengals take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And that makes the score 7-0.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Fields this way up at the 17. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
He's letting it fly for Cooks. He rifles one that's intercepted.
And the Bengals are going to take possession of the football.
Well, they're certainly not giving much help to their defense, are they? Because for the second time now, that D has had to run back out on the field early after an interception. And remember, on the last drive, the opposing side took it in for 6 after that interception.
It'll be Joe Mixon, born in nearby Oakley, California. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this as he fought through that first contact. It's 2nd down. On 2nd and 9, Burrow.
Good one.
Get rid of it. He's taken down. So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw. He'll drop to throw.
Trying to get it to Chase, but it's intercepted.
Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And the 49ers are in great shape as they take over the 46-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13.
To throw, it's Lance.
And here's another interception, the 3rd of this first quarter.
Daxton Hill picks it off, and the Bengals are...
You say what? Trey Lance with him. You didn't see enough? Look at that.
Possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line.
Nah, that's what we do, though. We lead the league in forced turnovers.
He'll hand it off here. This is Mixon. He'll get this up to about the 44.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it.
Open man is Chase, complete. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
Mixon with a 1st down carry. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Here's Burrow.
Good sack, man. It was open.
So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw.
Mixon will try the right side. And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the first. 7 yards on the carry there, but now they're staring at 4th down. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well.
Oh.
To you. You didn't jinx it.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Complete to the tight end, Kittle, over the middle of the field. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Lance.
Oh, you put him back in. Okay.
Pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. The Niners at 1-9 now on the year. They come into this one knowing it's been a while since they've had a W. They have dropped 4 in a row.
Let me tell you, when you go a month, partner, in this league,
yeah.
Pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And the Bengals are going to get possession of the football as time will run out on this first quarter of play. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Bengals in control of the football as they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. 1st down. Here's Burrow. He's going to air one out. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Thus far, they have been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
And a good burst there gets him 7 up to midfield. From midfield now, Burrow. And the catch made, it's Tyler Boyd. And he is going to have the Bengals 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down. And he will find his man Chase complete. Jamar Chase with his 19th touchdown, his 2nd of the game.
Fort Worth, Texas.
Guys now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead.
Michelle.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes our score 17-0.
Oh, no comment.
After the touchdown, McPherson
I say yourself.
this one away.
Where you from?
Takes it at the 7.
Oh, already.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. We got a pause following the play because it appears the Bengals in some discomfort. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Now they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And the Bengals are going to take possession of the football. Well, there's two sides.
It's tricky, man.
I mean, on one side, 5 interceptions now thrown for him. That's tough. But, man, this defense, they have been ball hawking and impressive. But, Charles, let's flip it back over. If you're coaching a quarterback that's struggling this much at this stage of the game, do you maybe try to get him out?
Try to stick it in there.
And I think about it awfully hard, but also you might want to look into his eyes, see what he has. He might be one of those players that you don't want to affect his confidence by actually pulling him out of the game. So you have to know your player. You have to know the situation.
On On second down, here's Mixon. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard. So they've been unable to capitalize on a great field position as of yet. Here's 3rd and 9. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Bengals are able to widen their lead here in this first half.
Oh, yeah.
Well, we know he has decent hands out of the backfield. That's the first time, Charles, they've targeted him in the passing game.
What's your squad?
And I love the design, too, because they kept him in the backfield, made the defense think run first before they swung him out of there. And you're right. With his hands, they might want to throw it to him just a little bit more.
Chargers, Raiders,
on to kick this one away.
Saints.
Takes it at the 7. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
Oh, hell yeah. So you get who you want.
San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive. Because remember, last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford
this is the only squad I run with, though.
Any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Good throw. Good throw.
Pulled in by Kittle. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
Meanwhile, Lance's throw taken in there by Cooks. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Italian. And a good run as he manages 7 yards down to the 17.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. Lance and Kittle in sync for the 49er first. Elliott.
Yes, sir.
That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
That's a
That
really
nigga tripped him, didn't he?
Because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. From the gun, it's Lance.
Move out the way, too. Good shit.
By the tight end, Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers.
Right out the way.
4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the 49ers are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make it 24-7. The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone.
Oh.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Bengals drive about to get going. They have been red hot, sometimes white hot here in this first half. They're just looking to add to that total right now.
And this has to serve as a reminder to myself because so many times I get wrapped up in the play calling, how they've sequenced things, how it's run. But you know, at the end of the day, it's still execution. Those guys out on the field, and right now they are locked in and really looking good.
They'll try to continue to be locked in here as we get ready to approach halftime.
Come on.
Throw for Boyd, but it's intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it. And the Niners will take over possession here up at the 44. So the first speed bump that this offense has encountered, they'd had the rule of the roost here in this first half, but now slowed up just a bit by the interception.
And there's a chance that that's a wake-up call for them because you don't want to go on autopilot too early. That team on defense is capable of making some plays similar to the one they made right there.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Good starting field position for the 49ers as they have it 1st and 10 at their own 44.
Throwing now is Lance.
And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Oh, good one.
Kittle catching the slant. And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
Tighten up deep.
1st and 10 here. You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, there's something about narrowing it to a 2-score game at half that makes it feel like much less of an obstacle.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And now here is another interception. Picked up by Jesse Bates.
And the Bengals are going to get the football here at their own 23.
This is just crazy. He's got 3 interceptions, Charles, and we haven't even departed the first half of this ballgame.
I think if you're looking at the stats right now, you're saying, all right, who's the leading receiver? Well, can you flip it around and say that maybe he is? It could be for the game the way that things are going right now.
You need to come down with that, T.
He wants to be on the field at all times. Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
11.
Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Final play of the half for Burrow and company. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game.
What you need for Bosa?
As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach.
I said, what you need for Joey Bosa?
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Bengals set to receive. They have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
And, Charles, they've got the lead. I would imagine the overall halftime tone was a positive one, but what do you think the points were in the locker room?
Well, there were 3 talking points at the
Yeah, you get away with that one.
All of them were about turnovers because they were pretty loose with the ball. Otherwise, this lead could be even bigger. Now, I don't think that they overly harped on it. I think they told them, guys, if you want to keep calling those plays that are exciting, you've got to take care of the ball. Otherwise, we may have to dial things back a little bit.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down leads us to 3rd and inches. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Burrow will throw.
That one taken in by T. Higgins. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Burrow looking to pass.
God damn.
He's going to go down. Back at the
You got Fletcher Cox, too?
27-yard
You traded for him? No, he was already there.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Another try after the first down sack. Burrow. Throw left side, complete to Chase. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. They'll give it to Mixon. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. Now it's Burrow. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius. And the 49ers are going to get the football here as they come out to the 20. Off of play action, here's Lance. This is caught, it's Cooks. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. From the shotgun, a give to Elliott. And a lane slow and materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 45. Another modest gain there on that one, and I think, Charles, you can probably pin part of the deficit on a failure on their part to really get this ground game established.
Yeah, they've really struggled to be multidimensional in this one, haven't they, partner? Because they have to be extremely one-dimensional now if they hope to get back into this game. They'll have to do it by throwing the football and hope to have success through the air.
Lance now on first down. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. A first down carry by Elliott. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. And they fake the handoff. Now Lance. And my goodness, another interception. And the Bengals are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores. But, yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is a team that just threw that interception, they got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
They will throw on first down with Burrow. Got a man open. It's Chase. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. Now Burrow on first down. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
And now a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
Again, it's Burrow. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Yeah, I would try to throw that good deep.
And the Niners are going to take possession here at their own 33. Lance and the 49ers now. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. A little jet sweep to start the drive. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Let's just make this one succinct. Nice job there. All 11 guys on defense diagnosing the jet sweep and putting it down.
We have played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Second down and 8. Lance looking to throw it. Fights through him. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Here's Lance to throw it. This is Chase Claypool on the receiving end.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35. That gain on 3rd down, good for 28. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 34.
Connects with Kittle underneath. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. Play action, now it's Lance.
And this is going to be intercepted.
This
And the
that
Bengals are going to take over
son.
at their own 2-yard line. Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
So a little more space to work with here from the 13 on 1st and 10. Once again, they run with Mixon. And he's dropped just shy of the 25 at the 24. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 1st down. Here's Burrow.
He's going to have the hook up here to Chase.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
Already over 1,000 yards receiving this season. That catch is just going to add to his total. Certainly not resting on his laurels. He's trying to continue to gain as many yards as possible and continue this big season.
That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Jamar Chase with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Bengals look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. McPherson now for the extra point.
And the lead is now 24.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And able to get this out to the 25.
Yes, sir.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Facing a big 4th quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, well, their defense has really struggled. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive.
I think we played with Texans.
Oh, the ball comes
It couldn't have been the Texans because they AFC.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10.
I think the Cardinals
25-yard line.
played.
And Lance now to throw.
The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
Lance finding Kittle. 1st down San Francisco. Now Lance.
And now here is another interception. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for Bengals TD.
Well, what has been a fantastic game for this defense has been rough for this offense, and certainly a signal caller, Charles, that's thrown all these interceptions. Another one there, and this one taken all the way back for the score.
Hold a nice little spot in the post-game highlights to show this rip of interceptions and great plays this group has made. They've been on it from snap 1.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
And a short kick taken at about the 16. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Here we go. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way, and really we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
And my goodness, another interception.
Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. And the Bengals are going to take possession of
Appreciate
football. But with this advantage, this defense knew that passes were coming, and they stayed in position, Charles, and picked one off here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, what a way to cap things off, huh? Because I think this is part of the game within the game. They see the scoreboard, they see what they can accomplish, and they went for it.
Maybe this is. Yeah, that's it.
On 2, ready? 11.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow.
And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
And Gordon's got it. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. That goes for a gain of 31. Boy, another big play late here for an offense, Charles, that certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long, and I would say that going along with that has been confidence. Because even if they had the right coverage, they've still dented them, and now it's been a real issue for them during this game.
Here we go.
Now Burrow.
And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
When coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, CD, I think this is the type of ball game that they're dreaming of. It was pretty apparent early on that they were clicking in all 3 phases. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, sometimes in the NFL you end up with matchups like we've been watching here. And when you go back to the early drives, you can just see that one squad was on a different level in this game. Safe to say, we have been disappointed in watching their execution throughout this contest.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory. But it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
Throwing now is Lance.
Oh!
Claypool with another catch. And he slips up past the
Good
45 before being tackled. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Here's Lance.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And now here is another interception.
And the Bengals are going to have it here just past the 25. Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And they've got to be feeling very comfortable and confident here with this lead in the football here in the fourth quarter, Charles. And I don't think that they need to score again, but it seems like this offense is just getting better as the game goes on. They've scored on their last 2 drives.
It certainly feels like a chance for them to continue to have some fun out there, doesn't it? Game's already decided, as you noted. So they can continue to play loose, break out some other concepts, maybe run a few trick plays, get other people involved. Heck, even go deep on one of these first snaps just because they can.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one looked looks like he'll throw here.
God damn it.
And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Partner in the sportsmanship hand.
I like that, though. I like that.
Start
using it a little more.
But these defenders, they also know this is the NFL, and it's their job to stop them, whether they're in the game or they're down by a handful of touchdowns.
Hey, we gotta go score. Let's go.
On 2nd and 10, Burrow.
He dropped
He's
it.
just throwing the ball up for grabs now. Fortunately, that one going to fall incomplete.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. He's going to look deep down the field.
Man, come
My
on.
goodness, another interception.
This
It's
nigga
Chris Harris with a pick.
I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go.
The second
Step
down
up,
pass
safety.
there, but it's incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
And now here is another interception. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for a Bengals TD.
Well, this one was already ugly, and now it's just kind of becoming a feast on the defensive side of the football.
Yeah, partner, this is a unit that knows they've got this game in the bag with this huge lead, and it's going to drive their coaches crazy because they're telling them play it straight, do all the right things. But these guys are going to be freewheeling now. All of them are going to take chances, and that one pays off with an INT and a return for 6.
And a short kick taken at about the 16. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally,
Lead me with Kittle. I like it, though. We got to learn how to jam the nigga or something.
This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be
Make him go somewhere else. Make his ass go somewhere else.
He's
Yeah.
letting it fly for
There we go.
Cooks.
Good game,
And it will
though.
be incomplete as time has run out on this football game.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go to each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off.